Why is there a camera?
Oh, that's just for my manager. It's my first time interviewing, so they just wanted to document it. Yeah, no, there's no need to look down the lens. You can just look at me. Vincent? Yeah, just look at me. Yeah, Grant. So, why did you want to apply for the job here as the usher?
I like movies.
Okay, that's great. But,
Horror movies are good.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
coming to get you, Barbara.
What?
Look! There's one now!
What?
It's a movie. Night of the Living Dead.
Okay, so...
I also like Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Diary of the Dead.
Vincent,
Yes?
but tell me a bit about your last job.
I used to just think he was shy, but now I see there's something else. Something happened to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You're damaged. So you're gonna tell me?
Why do you want to know?
Well, I think you should know before we have sex. Don't like to waste any time.
Wenn ich in 3 Tagen nicht zurück bin, dann müsst ihr zu Omi fahren. Geht zum Bahnhof und kauft Fahrkarten nach Hamburg.
Hamburg's far away.
If I'm not going willingly, they will come and take me. Use the money first. And here's some jewelry. And there's some more in the big suitcase.
Are you going to prison?
You mustn't worry.
I won't.
It is a camp.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not a prison. Prison is for criminals.
I'm kind of busy here, but
No, I understand. I'll keep it real short. I'm just on my way out of town, but I was just... Do you mind that I sat down?
No,
I'm just carrying a load. Yeah, it's this vehicle I asked you about yesterday. I was just wondering...
Well, like I told you, we haven't had any vehicles go missing.
Okay, are you sure? Because, I mean, how do you know? Have you done any inventory recently?
Well, like I told you, the vehicle's not from our lot, ma'am, so...
But do you know that for sure without...
Well, I would know, actually. I'm the executive sales manager.
I came here, Ray, to tell you that I'm applying for an emergency writ for supervised visits.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry.
Don't.
Ray, I
Please
mean,
don't.
You used to be decent. You used to have a decency. And you were fine at being decent as long as everything was okay, and then something happened. And you just weren't strong enough to be decent anymore.
You won't get away with it. I will burn this entire fucking city to the ground first.
I'll get a paternity test, Ray.
Don't. Please don't do that. Alright? Alright, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. But he is all I have in my entire shitty life, alright?
What are you drinking?
It's a flat white.
Me too, what a coincidence. Do I know you from somewhere? Do you ever shop at Eason's?
I do.
I've seen you there, man. I've been like a book slave there for the last 3 years.
I don't think I remember you.
Oh, it's just probably my hair.
What? What is?
Oh, sorry, I change the colour of it like constantly. So like right now we're sporting Chocolate Blizzard. It's a cool name, right?
I like the name.
Thanks, yeah. No, there's like this whole like this whole huge company that has all like these like colours. You got like Red Menace, you got like Yellow Fever, Green Goblin. Yeah. It's like just really weird to think that like somebody has that job, you know?
Yeah, that probably is someone's job, you know, coming up with those names. So what are there, like 15 hair colours?
Yeah. No, I said that it's somebody's job. I know, yeah.
Mom, get off my fucking back.
Motherfucking!
Get off my motherfucking back,
Yes.
Mom. Stay out of my motherfucking business, Crystal.
Oh shit, Chris, I got one too. Fuck you, Crystal! That's fucking class. Who else? Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Okay, oh wait, no, that's it.
Fuck you, Mom! Just...
Fuck you, Mom, but I don't have any, that's it. There's someone else.
Okay, well, how about a shitty ass ex-boyfriend? Oh, fuck you, ex-boyfriend.
No. No. Definitely not.
No ex-boyfriend. Really?
No. I mean, boys don't really look at me that way.
Oh, fuck. Cody Dillon. Eric Wolf, they were totally hitting on you.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't. Stop, they weren't.
Look, you're not only smart, but you're really pretty too.
You know, the worst part about it is, I was relieved when the nurse said we might lose the baby. Back to our old lives, back to our normal lives, I thought. That's not what I want. I want to be a dad. I really want to be a dad.
When's your birthday?
April 30th.
That's interesting.
Why?
We met on September 30th.
So?
Okay, well, some people will say that dates and numbers don't mean anything, but I'll tell you, they're wrong. Okay? It has nothing to do with astrology, okay? Because that is such bullshit. Like, oh, just because you're a Gemini and I'm a Gemini, we're, you know, like, no. It has to do with the dates and numbers themselves.
Why?
Because they mean something.
What do they mean?
The meaning isn't always, like, crystal clear. It's not clear, so, you know. I have something that I want to say. Okay, it's gonna be a bit wild and a bit crazy, but I'm gonna go for it. John, I would like for you to marry me. Will you accept?
What do you reckon on Troyism then?
What? The old puppet lad?
3 in a bed, sex, you know, threesomes.
Ah, yes. Yes. Good, that. I once turned down an 8-some. Which is like a 3-some plus a 5-some.
Yeah?
Band full of young ones pulled up beside the lights, right? One of them sticks their head out the window and shouts over, "Here, why don't you hop in? Give us all a baby, huh?"
That was a bit forward, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. They were all nuns, actually.
I don't want to take up a ton of your time, but I'm going to kill myself. And I just thought that you should know. I'm probably going to jump off a bridge in front of a truck. Maybe a U-Haul. But it can't be a bus. I'm not gonna be a dick and make people watch. But it's gotta be something big. It's gotta be something so big that it just hits me, wham, lights out. Because if I'm like, I'm gonna have to find a nurse to smother me.
How is it up there in Manners Estate? With its 5 bedrooms, double garage, nicely trimmed lawns, fondue, coffee morning, fucking lifestyles. How is it up there? Swimming, is it? What the fuck are you even doing down here? Like, what are you even doing in this shop? You're a young woman. Must have family and kids.
No, we can't have any.
Can't or won't? And this fills the gap, does it? You reckon you do a few good deeds and God will fix your insides for you? Please. Or is your man a Jaffa?
But Rita, perhaps he thinks we're having an affair.
I go away. You want me tea? Jerry told him that.
You told him about me?
Yeah, well, like I told him how you give me room to breathe and you feed me without ever expecting anything in return.
And what did he say?
He didn't. I says, go away, you big EJ. Even if I was having an affair, there's no point in burning me books. I'm not having it off with Anton Chekhov. And he says, yeah, I wouldn't put it past you to go off with a foreigner.
Look, what are you going to do, Rita?
Well, I told him I'm not having a baby until I have choice, but he doesn't understand.
Do you love him?
You know? And this is probably, I don't know, probably the end of my life. But on the other hand, something that I can't resist, and which I make no effort to resist. And death is very close. You know?
So, what would you do?
So, you know, I start walking as a wire walker who's studying this cable. But instead of doing a study of the entire length, you know, go to the first cavality, to the middle, which is so soft and treacherous, to the second cavality, see how it is. No, I go to the first cavality, and now I know enough. I'm going to perform.
And?
And I did something which actually amazed people. I lay down on the wire and looked all the way down at something which I'll probably never see again in my life, you know? And so I can say to you, and yeah, probably it's a lie, but to me it's not. I saw the crowd. I heard them. I heard them murmur. You know?
There you go, good take. Here's background, please. Man on wire, 18, take 3.
But what about James? The man he killed? What are your feelings for him?
Didn't really know him.
But you remember him, don't you? He helped raise you with your mum when you were younger. So you forgive your father then?
Forgive him for why? He didn't do anything to me.
He abandoned you?
No, he didn't.
You sure about that?
If anyone abandoned me, it's my perfect mother out there with all the lies, telling me that he was dead and not letting me have him.
But don't you think that he knew by killing James that he would spend a very, very long time in prison? That's what I mean when I say he abandoned you. You never thought of it that way.
I went to a bar after work. Had one drink, but maybe it was strong, I don't know.
Oh, is she dead? Did I get that line right? Is she dead? Did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dustin, did you kill her?
I don't know.
What were you doing at a bar?
I was there to meet a woman.
What?
My whole life is over. I had one bad moment and my whole life is gone.
Yeah, that was really good, yeah. Thanks so much.
Oh.
Thanks, you can go back.
Hey, you know when you say what?
Yeah.
I mean, do it here, okay? I mean, don't do it here. Do you know what I mean? Like say it. Don't say it.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
You don't know. You don't know. Mum was cheating on you. That's what we fought about. When I came home at Christmas, I caught her with a guy and went back to school, thinking that was it. I was done with her and I was going to call you and tell you everything. But then the accident happened and I have been waiting for her to wake up. I suppose. Oh, you didn't even suspect. You didn't even have a fucking clue, did you? Oh, you're too busy. You're so busy.
You caught her with some guy. Could have been anybody.
Okay, yeah. Apart from me at his hand on her ass.
Could you just clear off? I need to get all my stuff together, and it's really hard to do that when you're standing there like watching me. Please.
Yeah, sure. Can I just ask one question and then I'll be gone?
Fine, one.
But you're not going to like it.
Okay,
And it sounds stupid.
Rob, just ask me the question.
Is it better?
Is what better? Better than what?
Well, the sex, I guess, is the sex. Is it better with him?
Jesus Christ, Rob, is that all you've been thinking about?
Yeah.
Well, would it really make a difference either way?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know either because we haven't done it yet.
Never.
I haven't felt like it.
Not even when he was living upstairs.
No, I was living with you then, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've slept together, but we haven't made love, okay? But I'll tell you one thing, the sleeping together is definitely better.
Okay, so the sleeping together is better, but not the sex, because you haven't done that
Rob,
with
do you know
me.
what? Could you just go?
Yeah, sure.
You know, when you grow up, the stories your parents tell you, and like your mom and dad. But before I called her mom, she was Caroline. I gave her hell growing up. Gave each other hell. Just lied to her. I was mean. I didn't know any better, you know. I was just stupid. I was so stupid.
You've been through a lot.
She just wanted me to do well at school, you know. That's all she wanted. Fuck that up. Gets you when you get older. Eats you alive.
How's Bob?
He's fine.
I'd love to go for a walk some afternoon with you and Bob.
The dogs aren't allowed out of the rooms, I'm afraid.
I got this pastry for Bob. I actually ate half of it. I got hungry, sorry. But if you want to give him the pastry as a reward next time he does something good, or and you just tell him it's from me, that I got it from him.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you want to maybe come to my room sometime for a chat? I could give you a blowjob, or you could fuck me.
Maybe you made a decision to do something with a boy that you might now regret?
No, I did not make any decision or...
Did he force himself on you?
I think so.
You think so, but you're not sure. Did you tell him to stop?
No.
Did you tell him no?
No.
Maybe you consented and then changed your mind?
No, it's not like that.
Hannah, when a student is assaulted, I'm required to contact the police, but if you if you're not even sure you can press charges, then there's only really one option here. You can move on.
You mean do nothing?
Is he in your class?
He's a senior.
Well, that means he'll be gone in a few months.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's beautiful. Did you always want to be a photographer?
No. But I think it's what I want to do. If I have any talent for it.
Well, isn't that something other people say you have? All you can do is use what's right and throw the rest away?
Yeah.
I'd like to see your work.
Yeah? I mean, I haven't sold anything or even shown a picture to anyone who could buy one. I don't even own a decent camera, but they're all at my place. Under the sink, mostly.
Well, invite me round.
This thing, it reminds me of like this really random memory that I have of my mom from when I was a little kid. It's weird, I haven't thought about this in so long. I was crying for one reason or another, and she was just like rocking me back and forth, and there was just snot dripping down my face, and she handed me her sleeve and told me to blow my nose. And I remember even then, you know, thinking that this is love. You know, this is love.
Look, I guess I just embarrassed him in front of his boys.
You embarrassed him?
Yeah, he was telling me about a time when he and my wife, the thing is he didn't know that she was my wife, and when I told him, he got all...
slept with your wife?
No.
And you're worried about embarrassing him?
They didn't sleep together.
I gotta say to you, man.
She's got these soft hands.
If I was in your position, I would have killed that man.
Hold on now. You can't just
And now
go.
he tells you he had relations with your wife.
He didn't
Frank,
have...
This is not a man who deserves to breathe.
Yeah, okay. Fine, you know, what am I supposed to do, sir? I mean, you're so sure about it, maybe you should just kill him for me. Everybody's an expert.
Are you asking me to kill this man?
No, I'm joking.
Mr. Nygaard?
Obvious. Yes, that's me.
One
We're
word.
just a couple of guys talking here, just blowing off some steam.
Yes or no?
Mr. Nygaard.
I know I left my child, and that is a really terrible thing to do. But I got help. Just because I'm a woman, do you not think that I have the right to the same hopes and dreams as any man in this courtroom? Do you think that's an awful thing? Don't I deserve a life of my own? Look, I know I left my child and there is no excuse for it. But I did get the help and I got the counselling, and I don't believe that I should be punished for it. And I certainly don't think that my daughter should be punished for it either. Kate is 6. She needs me. I'm not saying that she doesn't need her father. I'm just saying that she needs me more. Because I'm her mummy.
I just thought you were shy, but now I can see there's something else about you. Something happened to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You're damaged. I'm not easily shocked.
I get that impression.
So,
So?
are you going to tell me your big, dark secret?
Why do you want to know?
Well, I think I should know. Before we have sex. I don't like to waste any time, so... So, are you going to tell me? Or...
Time for talk's over now. I'm going to ask you a question. And it's really, really important.
What?
Do you accept that Jesus Christ is your Lord and personal Saviour?
Oh my God, Vanessa, you're really
Tell me
scaring
now, Bob. I need to know. Do you believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and personal Saviour?
Yes. Yes, yes. Look, I swear.
Good. That's really good.
You're starting a fucking nut, you man. Some fucking panhead wants stabbing.
I was wondering which would break first. Your body or your spirit? I don't suppose you'd have a straw, would you?
I also do quite a good impression of my own birth.
Mr. Hillard, do you consider yourself humorous?
Yeah, I used to think I was very, very funny. Very, very funny indeed. But you have proven me wrong today. Look, the bottom line is I really need to see my son, so I'll, whatever I need to do, you just tell me and I'll do it.